Welcome, folks. Welcome to my corner of YouTube. This is my channel, Divine Hippie 2222. My name is Stephanie, and today I'm doing my Let's Learn the Art of Tarot series, all about the Eight of Wands. All right, folks. So the websites that I use for my information are in the description box below. My decks, the cards are in certain positions, set positions. So I'm going to be going over the information for the positions the cards are in permanently. It's similar to certain readers doing all of their cards in the upright, things like that. And that's all I can think of at the moment. So when I think of important information to share with you, then I'll share it with you. So, all right, folks, one of the reasons I like the tarotguide.com is because when I was learning my journey with tarot, I wanted to know more. Because when you buy a deck, it comes with a little book. And the book generally, on average, has a sentence, maybe 3 of information. And I wanted to know more. So I like the tarotguide.com because it offers 5 different ways of interpreting each card. It offers a general interpretation, a love interpretation, a money interpretation, a health interpretation, as well as a spiritual interpretation. And through my process of learning and growing with tarot, I have started, I've already done it, but I'm just telling you that I have edited the information from the website. Part of the reason is of my ethical, moral obligation to myself, as well as to my family, to my friends, to my environments, and to my viewers. Being a powerful manifester, I have softened certain words or excluded certain phrases because of how I have seen them play out through my experience of verbalizing them and being a powerful manifester. So, with that said, let's get started. Now, these are just ways that these cards can be interpreted. Through reading tarot, it's also intuition. It's not strictly just these words. So, I have received messages from my cards that are based off pictures instead of the words that I've written down, okay? So it's a combination of both, and it's learning. What I have learned is that the words are basically like a starting point, like guidelines into the direction of where the message is going to take us. So these are just bullet points. These are just suggestions. These are not the end-all, be-all definition across the board, okay? So, Eight of Wands is represented by Sagittarius, fire sign. And if the Eight of Wands presents itself in a general spread for you, it's an indication of hastiness, speed, progress, movement, action, rushing, exciting times, travel, freedom, holiday romances taking off, things taking off, gaining momentum, being ahead, thinking on our feet, sudden action, hard work paying off, seeing results, solutions, being energetic, being positive, being swept up off of our feet and jumping in. Okay, so ways those bullet points can be interpreted, can be verbalized. It represents speed, progress, movement, and action. It's a card of sudden action, excitement, exciting times, travel, freedom, holidays, and holiday romances. So whatever we turn our hand to at the moment will take off at great speed and gain momentum. And we will be feeling positive and energetic. And we will be thinking on our feet, seeing results, and finding solutions. It's an indication that our hard work is paying off and we are ahead of the game. And it also represents being swept up off of our feet. So, general interpretation for the Eight of Wands. Then, the love interpretation for the Eight of Wands. Imps in my Halloween deck are wands. So, for traditional couples, for a traditional relationship, it indicates progress and exciting times in the relationship. Being infatuated with each other, being swept off of our feet. Whether the relationship is new or you've been together for years, this card brings a rush of love, excitement, sex, and passion. It's a sign the relationship is moving forward at great speed, and we and our partner are jumping in with both feet. So, traditional singles. This signifies meeting someone who will sweep us off of our feet. We may become infatuated with them, with this person, and the romance, but infatuated in the best of ways, right? In a balanced way. And the romance will take off quickly. It can also represent a holiday romance and meeting someone while traveling. So now, alternative lifestyle people. This is progress in our main connection. This is exciting times and like re-infatuation with each other as we are both swept off of our feet regarding the other person. Whether the relationship is new or we've been together for years, this card brings a new rush of love, excitement, sex, and passion in the connection. And it's a sign the relationship is moving forward at great speed, and us and our partner are jumping in with both feet. Then it signifies that we will meet someone who will sweep us off of our feet outside of our main connection. And this is going to be, this romance will take off quickly while we still honor our kings and honor our queens. It can also represent a holiday romance and meeting someone while traveling. So there's many different ways. And then alternative lifestyle people. If you're single, this is meeting individuals who will sweep us off of our feet. And the romances taking off quickly by being a holiday romance and meeting someone while we travel. So it's several different ways that it can be interpreted. It is, no matter how it's interpreted, an indication of love, excitement, sex, and passion. So singles, the passion, the excitement is there. Give ourselves time to get to know the individual. So the romance will take off quickly. That aspect, that ingredient is already there. So now it is building the friendship so that the romance avoids fizzling out as quickly as it builds. Okay? So now, regarding money, this is work-related travel and things taking off at great speed. Finding ourselves going places in the physical sense of attending meetings and overseas conferences. Our career is going places. And there's a sense of speed and energy with this card. So expect fast-paced, high-energy work environments. If we are in business, this is a new venture. This is a new business venture taking off much sooner than we expected it to. It's also a need to be patient and allow situations to play out a bit longer before we take action. So I know there's going to be a lot of excitement and a lot of, oh my goodness, I need to do this, I need to do this, I need to accomplish. Remember to build that solid foundation, to breathe a little bit and see how things play out before we, boom, give it our all, okay? Financially, this is a lot of movement in our finances. So we may have our finger in a lot of pies and a lot of money coming in and out of the door when this card appears. Again, there's no need to rush, even though we might feel like our money is burning a hole in our pocket, okay? So again, with the excitement, with the exciting times, we want to keep our wits about us, and we want to ensure we are moving forward in the best way possible. The universe is lining things up for us. So there's zero chance of our participation being unsuccessful. We just know that timing is important. Timing. So we want to ensure that we are being mindful and present and aware through these exciting times as well. Then, in regards to our health, this represents a rapid recovery from an injury or illness, and it's being very physically active and seeing a newly implemented diet and exercise regimen produce results quickly. So by making small adjustments to our diet and to our exercise, we will see rapid results regarding health, as well as, I shouldn't say as well as, however this resonates for you. If there is an injury or an illness, this is rapid recovery from that injury or illness. If there are 0 injuries and 0 illnesses, then this is seeing us being very physically active and new adjustments to our diet and exercise regimen producing results quite rapidly. We will see the weight just fall off. It can also indicate an impending medical emergency, which needs to be treated quickly, however that resonates. But if we're being mindful, see, that's the thing. If we are, let's take the money example. There's no need to rush. So being mindful in our new exercise regimen, that we are proceeding carefully, because the results are going to be there. The results are going to be there. And if we rush too fast, too hard, and too quickly, then boom, that's where an injury will occur. And our mindset, having a solid foundation, is where we are being present and aware of our physical activity to avoid impending medical emergencies, to avoid injuries, as well as avoiding illnesses. So we are being present. We are being mindful that through this fast energy, we are still caring for ourselves. We understand the value of rest and relaxation, knowing that these energies are going to take care of themselves. We have to put in a little bit of work and time and effort for it, yes. However, we are also health-wise honoring our rest, meaning our sleep and our downtime for relaxation, understanding that our bodies need that as well as maybe an adjustment in our diet and an adjustment in our exercise. And by being present and aware and mindful of our downtime and our rest and our relaxation, that's how we completely 100% avoid impending medical emergencies, and we avoid injuries and we avoid illnesses. Then for spirituality, this is experiencing a big upswing in our positive energy. If we've been developing our psychic and healing abilities, we are finding ourselves gaining momentum and progressing quite quickly. So basically, this is development of any and all spiritual gifts and abilities. The two that are mentioned are psychic and healing abilities. Remember? Health, healing abilities. We know our body needs time to sleep because healing occurs on a cellular level while we sleep. Regeneration occurs on a cellular level while we sleep. So we need enough sleep for that healing to occur, for those rapid results in weight loss and in the boost of energy and health leveling up, right? Same thing for our spiritual abilities. Developing we are getting better at healing ourselves. psychic, and healing abilities, healing ourselves physically, as well as healing others emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and in general. And we are finding that our abilities are developing and gaining momentum through this time. And of course, you want to look at the clarifying cards because that gives more information. But I'm not with clarifying cards yet. Once I complete the suit of wands, then I'm going to get into 2s and 3s and 4s and things of that nature. So, but right now the focus is just learning the basic message of the cards. Because once we know the basic message of the cards, then when we get into the 2s, 3s, and 4s and so on, that's when our intuition kicks in. That's when more information can be added to see a bigger picture, right? So, experiencing a big upswing in positive energy spiritually, religious, positive energy in our religious environments, our spiritual environments, as well as within us spiritually and religiously. And then again, a big boost in the development of our spiritual gifts and abilities, psychic and healing abilities, and finding that these gifts and abilities are gaining momentum and progressing quite nicely. So folks, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. If you are just starting your journey with tarot, or if you are wanting to know more, check out my playlists. I have completed the entire Major Arcana. I have completed the entire suit of Pentacles, the entire suit of Cups, and the entire suit of Swords. And I'm on the 8 of Wands. So I only have 9, 10, Page, Knight, Queen, and King. I have 6 more cards, 6 more lessons to go before we get into clarifying cards. So, all right, folks. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Positive, energetic, balanced energy. It's balanced, right? Because think about this as the horizon. 3 up top, 3 below. Yes, it's 8. And yes, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No matter how you divide it, it's balanced energy. So we want to maintain that balanced energy regarding our health. We want to maintain that balanced energy regarding our finances and regarding our business and our career settings. We want to maintain our balance with our kings and our queens, whether we are in a traditional relationship, whether we are traditional singles, or whether we are alternative lifestyle relationships or alternative lifestyle singles. We want to, because if we're alternative lifestyle singles, we still want to maintain that honor and integrity within ourselves, because we are our own queens and kings until our queens and kings start presenting themselves to us. And maintaining that balance to find solutions, to think on our feet, to take action regarding general interpretations, regarding general aspects of our life. All right, folks, you're doing an amazing job. I'll see you next week. Bye.